So today we're going to be painting and kind of talking about developing your style and kind of how to get better as an artist. So get out your painting stuff and start painting, and hopefully this can be fun, because right now this is kind of therapeutic for me somewhat, because I should be studying for my finals, but I'm procrastinating by painting, and it's going to be fun. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm just going to kind of throw stuff on here, and then yeah. So I don't really know what I want my base color to be, so I'm just gonna randomly select one, and we're just gonna throw the base on there and see what happens from there. So close my eyes. I'm grabbing this one, red. That's the base color. That's fun. It's kind of a matte color, so pretty bombastic, bold. So throw that on there, and I don't know, start throwing stuff on. Grab a little of this thing, and I'm just whoosh. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Red is such a bold color, like it really sticks out. So, like that red on that white, on like the red on the white really like pops. So I'm just trying not to like overthink things, and I'm just trying to just, I don't know, throw stuff on, and then we'll figure it out as we go. I don't even know what this is called, but I don't know, I just went for it. That's something, that could be something. Also, I found this strategy where like, if you put, so I would normally put this like on like a plate / bowl thing, but I don't have that, so I'm gonna just throw paint in here and then put a bunch of water in it and mix it up, and then that'll help me like be able to spread it out on there. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm also gonna throw some black in here, just an eensy weensy bit. So I'll throw an eensy weensy bit of black in there. Just make it slightly darker, see what happens. And then some water here. Just throw some water in there. That might be too much water. And I'll do a little mixy mix. Wow. This is something. This big thing. All this to say, don't overthink it, because you can make something cool if you don't overthink it. You just go, just have fun with it. So at the end of the day, painting is for fun. I mean, you could make money from it, and could want to do it for your job. That's cool. Like, I would do that tomorrow if I could. But above that, it's fun. Like, why do you want to have a job in painting? Because it's fun. So just start having fun with it. Kind of ruined everything we did from the beginning on accident. But it's okay. Because I kind of wanted to keep that structure from the beginning, but you know, you gotta live with the mistakes you make in life and just keep on rolling. Just trying to get rid of that white, because that white's boring. I don't know, could be a cool project to try and do something with just the white canvas, but I don't know if I'll do that today, because right now, white is the enemy. There's just like a little dent here from when I bought it, and that's annoying, but we'll work around it. I'm going to try and work on these edges, because whenever you hang it up, you know, you don't want that. You want it to be like the same base color. So I like painting these edges different colors. I'm trying to throw up a bunch of art on that wall. I want like so many pieces of art on it, but I want every single piece of the art to be the one I make a video on. So as I make more videos, I want that wall to grow with paintings that I painted. Just, if you're watching this, just get out some of your paint stuff, or coloring book, or anything, notebook, just start sketching, just have fun with it. While I'm doing it, don't just be watching me, you're doing it yourself. And if you want to develop your own style, you kind of just got to get out there and, that's fun. Well, if you want to create your style, you kind of, how can you create your style if you ain't making nothing? Like, if you're not making anything, then how are you going to be able to find out what your style is? Like, it doesn't matter if I tell you this is the 10 steps to develop your style. If you ain't even gonna paint, like, it's like someone saying like, I don't know how to write, and then never write. Like, you can watch the 1,000 billion videos on how to write, but if you never sit down and actually attempt to write, you're not gonna be good at writing. You're not gonna develop your own style. So I think currently that watershed is good at first. Now that the acrylic is starting to like get too watery, like it's not even adhering. So that's fun. Oh, I let it dry. But so now I'm just gonna kind of use some of my surroundings. I thought of this idea when I was at my like research or whatever, like the grocery store. They have these plastic bags. I think I've seen someone like put paint on it, and, like crumble up something, and then like wipe it on there, and it like gives you a scratch look. So I want to do that, but I want to do it with like the black color paint. So it seems really thick, so I don't actually know if this is how you're supposed to do it. But I'm gonna put black paint on this, and then kind of like, I don't know, scratch it on there. So I'm gonna put black paint on this and just scratch on there. Kind of, and I don't know, we'll just see what happens. Because kind of want it on all of those. Oh, this might be a nightmare pass. I have it like this, and I'm making a mess everywhere. But I'm just gonna like, I don't know, see what happens. What does that do? That's something. That is something. It's not really getting the effect that I want. I may get like a littler piece of it. Like that. See this though? I'm just having fun with it. Like I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of doing it. But I kind of find when it comes to like developing my style or getting inspiration, just look around the earth. Like get it from the videos I watch, from the movies I watch, from nature, from music, from anything. It just kind of gets me inspired and gets me to making stuff. Like this kind of looks like, I mean, I could bull crap you and say this looks like something strawberry. I don't know, I like the specs. But like that's cool. Like, I don't know, you can do something there. I'm thinking like white outlines, like kind of that one, like I had like black outlines for whatever character I made. And I'm trying to do the same thing with white outlines and like green highlights because the green and red looks good here in the Christmas season. So I think that's good for a background. It has this gradient, like a dark red to a light red / pink. I don't know, I think it's dope. So I think I'm just gonna get some white paint now, some white paint. So kind of like what I did before at the very beginning with the red, I want to do with the white. And then we'll move from there. I'm running out of white paint, so paint people, hit me up. I'm just gonna do some, I got black in it. That's okay. How is that even possible? So now I'm just gonna, I forgot. Black paint needs to dry. So I think I can rock with that and make that work. But for right now, I'm gonna let this dry. So I kind of want to show this up close because I don't think the camera does it justice enough for how much detail is actually in this with like all the black specks. And so I'm just gonna send some white on it. Right it there. So kind of how I found my style, I guess is what you can call it, is I kind of just went to whatever my default mode is whenever I'm doing art. And what I mean by that is like when I'm in class and I'm kind of bored or whatever, like what do I do then, like art wise? It's like I doodle like on the side of my notes, and so like, what is my default style? And what it is just like throwing like different lines and then connecting them and turning it into a shape. So, or into like a character of some kind. And so that is kind of how I've developed my style. And it's just making characters from, I don't know, connecting dots. So just kind of get out there and find your style by doing it. You can't find your style if you don't do art, like I said before. So you just gotta do some things sometimes. So I like this. Now, I don't know how I want to connect some of these dots. I think get out a smaller brush. So that's kind of what my style is, just connecting the dots. And that's kind of my default mode. The reason I like it though, is because if you're just connecting dots, you can't really mess up. But there is kind of something I have envisioned for it though, that I just come to life from my brain. Like, I can kind of imagine like a structure, like some eyes, some nose, connect hair, I don't know, just kind of find your way. Kind of what goes into what my style is, like how I don't know, just see things when I'm painting, is what is the media I'm consuming, what's the music I'm listening to, like all that affects how and what I paint. You know, what am I like, I don't know, if I need inspiration, just go out on a walk, or I don't know, watch a movie that I find inspiring. Like I watched Revenge of the Sith last night, and I was like, yeah, I need to paint. And so that's how I got here. So, and also when it comes to developing your style, like that takes time. Like you can't just start tomorrow and just have your own style that everyone recognizes and everyone thinks is good. Like it takes an adjustment period for people to like, oh yeah, that is this person's style. Maybe even after you're dead, they like see the common threads of all your paintings. And so just being okay with failure and people not recognizing it, and I don't know, just painting. Like I don't think some of the greatest painters were like, oh, this is my style, this is what I have to follow, because like that kills creativity. So like just have fun with it. Like don't feel locked in a box to be like, oh, my style is only this, it's only animals, and so I only can paint animals. Just do what you like, and from that, your style will emerge. That came out too white right there, and so I don't know, I'm just trying to work with it. I don't know, that's kind of dope. There needs to be another color in here, and I'm thinking we do like a dark green, but like, come on. I gotta do something. I gotta bring the other color in there. These two yellows so good. So I'm gonna use some green to like, I don't know, really pop these highlights. I got this like dark green that I made. Also, I encourage making your own colors because like no one else will have them. It's your color that you made. I guess someone could replicate it, but like that's dope. So I kind of want to use this to like, I don't know, kind of create highlights, but just kind of have fun with it. Like, I don't really know what I wanted to do. I kind of want to use green as highlights, but then I kind of accidentally just sent it, and so I kind of made this whole stick in green. Now I'm rolling with it, and we'll see what it looks like. But just kind of gotta roll with the punches sometimes. Like, there's not really a wrong way because it's never been created, so you can't. If something's never been created, you can't make it wrong. Like, so that's spring. No, that you can't really mess up. Only thing you can mess up is how it looks in your head. The good thing is your head, so no one else will know. I don't even know what this is supposed to look like. This low-key looks like a skeleton, something alien. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's in my head and it's coming out. I feel like this is begging to join, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. This is like Santa. We had too many bad cookies. That's what this is. I don't even know. It's the Christmas season, so I guess I was just thinking Santa on the head. It's Santa on the mind. So we're kind of picking back on that Santa. Like, use your surroundings to influence what you paint. Like, it doesn't mean like do everything you see, but like allow yourself to be inspired. Like, if you're a creative, you should be looking for the creativity in all things in life, whether that's like the creativity of the tree nearby, or like the creativity behind the tree, or any of that. Because at the end of the day, like, what is the goal of art? I guess it's to like, I don't know, make people recognize the beauty in certain things, so whether that's colors or like, I don't know, art's built to invoke emotion. That nose is just slowly and slowly disappearing. The question is, what color do I make the eyes? Do I make the eyes black and then put like red in the center or something? The big thing is just kind of rolling with the punches and taking whatever it takes. Like, I just added that just because I thought, because I kind of messed up. I actually put too much green and I was trying to add some texture into that white. I was like, well, I just have to take over it. So that's what I did. I think what really helps you develop your style is tuning in to what's around you. Like, I don't know, like look at nature, look at how complex it is. Like, go outside, look at the trees, or if you don't have trees in your area, look at the grass, I don't know, whatever you got there, and just admire the beauty of creation like itself. And find inspiration in that. And no matter what you make, no matter what you make, it's gonna fall into the style of how the universe like operates. Like you're not gonna create something that is inconceivable to the mind. So it is within a style of its own. Talking about style though, like it's influenced by all that's around you. That's how you create your style. It's by just doing it and letting whatever the influences are that in your brain from childhood just come out. For me, it was just throwing stuff on this canvas like y'all saw and letting the influences from birth take over from connecting the dots. Your style is also created by how you deal with like adversity. What I mean by that is like,
and make a mistake, like cut too much in the green or go a little too much there, like how you work with it, how you deal with that, creates your style. See, like I accidentally put a dot of black there. So how I deal with that influences my style and creates my style. I think I'm gonna have a new strategy for making eye on that one. I think I'm just gonna get the outline first. Like kind of just sending it, like fanning it like that. I think I finished the second eye. But I think your style comes from, you know, like what's your style of speaking, like, and how you use your vocabulary. Like that comes from your first grade teacher to your favorite TV show. I change what I say all the time based on what I'm watching. I want to do something later. I need some extra motivation to get painting other than watching a video about it. It's therapeutic. Like I should probably be studying for my finals, but I'm low-key stressed, so I'm gonna start painting. Like, I don't know, that's therapeutic. This is fun. I'm having fun. Another thing is, if you're having fun, there's no pressure behind it. Like, I can't really mess up if I'm just here for vibes. Like, I don't know, can't mess up. Because there's no expectation other than play. I feel like when we're a kid, like, we can sit and play with action figures for hours. But then whenever we're older, we can't really do that. Get a little serious. I feel like we lose our ability to, like, be okay with play. Like, it doesn't have financial gain or like immediate gratification. We don't want to do it. So, I don't know, like this takes time. Like, this has been like an hour or 20 minutes or whatever it's been. So, but then there's the gratification when you're done of, oh, I finished a painting. And I think that's worth all the time. It's also as low as expectations as you want it to be. Like, there's no one with expectations on you other than yourself. So, if you're struggling against high expectations, the only expectation should be coming from you. And if those expectations are too high, be easy on yourself. Have some fun. Like, just go up to your painting and just, like, I don't know, throw a bucket of paint on it and then just work with that. Like, have fun with that. Like, come up with a stupid idea, like rubbing the freaking bag on there. See what happens. I mean, I don't know, see what happens. I think we make the pupils red. But where do I want it? I don't know. I don't love that, but I think we can balance it out with that eye, and I think it'll look better. I also think I'm gonna add like white highlights to really make it look like an eye, because I don't think our brains associate like red with black as an eye. So I think a little bit of white in the pupil really will make us think, oh, that's an eye. Also, going over the black, you have that layer after layer after layer. I think what really brings paintings together is details. So I think we need to add some highlights up in here. And then I think there needs to be something here. So maybe like a hand in the body, something like that. So I think I'm gonna add a little bit of detail here. Just kind of want to map out this hand. So I think what's going to make this painting is the details, so I think I'm going to add like a little eye thing. I think that would actually look sick. It's kind of random. I think that's kind of dope. Alright, I want to add a body. This is just kind of therapeutic for me, dude. I don't know. I'm just kind of adding stuff as I go. So one problem, except there's not really a problem, with doing white is it's so see-through, especially on the red background. Especially if you don't want to do like a bunch of layers, so not really. I don't have enough white, but also I don't really want to do that. So it's a ton of time, just monotonous going over and over. So I'm kind of working with it, and it's kind of like this blip idea, where like, you know, in Avengers, how like you get dusted by Thanos or whatever, start disappearing. That's the kind of idea, and he's like, his character's looking at himself, just like get blipped. That's why he has his hand up. It's also why kind of the background's coming through and it's kind of phasing. It's not on this side, but only on that side. He's like slowly disappearing. That's kind of the idea that I came up with on the spot and kind of from my brain. So that's how you work around, how you create solutions. And how you create those solutions to challenges that arise. It's kind of what develops your style. Kind of as I was saying earlier, like how you face those trials determines your style. It's also true in life, like how you deal with your struggles. It's kind of how you're defined in your life. Like, do you run from your struggles? Do you go into your struggles? Do you try to cope well with your struggles by going into other things that aren't good for you? Do you do nothing? Do you paint? Do you create something? Do you, I don't know, retreat to your room and, I don't know, like watch YouTube and all the thoughts go away? Or like, how do you do that? How do you cope with that? Like I said, I think the highlights is what's really gonna bring this painting out. So I think I'm gonna like, I don't know, I kind of want like a big dollop of paint. You know, like I want like a raindrop almost going down right here. Like that. See what I was saying? I was like, the details are really gonna make this. Like, I kind of like that. Like, it's like this blood thing that I just thought of on the moment. Like, I don't know. I just thought that. You saw me think of that. And then I think I'm gonna add some like lighter green highlights in here somewhere. Just feel like the like dark green. Try doing highlights, but I didn't like the way it was working out. So I kind of just went with random stuff everywhere. I think that looks good. I think that just details out a lot. So see, I don't know, you just start throwing stuff together. I don't know, make something out of nothing. This is something from nothing. You want to develop your style, just send it, just start making stuff, and you'll develop your style. This is what it looks like with a little more detail, because I don't know how much shows. I think it's pretty dope.